Sensation, Luke the Nuke Littler. It has been some night of darts already. Are we going to get a final that is equally thrilling? Littler averaging a ton for the tournament. Sensational game with Michael Smith. A nail-biter with Dimitri van den Bergh in the semis. An astonishing 2 titles on the World Series in his debut year already. Win this game, that is 3. 3 in a single year, only achieved by Gary Anderson once and Phil Taylor once in their whole careers. Even Michael van Gerwen's not done it. Gerwyn Price looking for his 3rd career World Series title after victory in Copenhagen earlier this year and winning in New Zealand a couple of years ago. He has not been at his best, but as Mark Webster was saying in the build-up to this one, if he starts finding the combination finishes, those checkouts where it's 1 dart at double, if they start disappearing slightly more regularly, he can beat Luke Littler, just as he beat him on his way to the final in New York at Madison Square Garden earlier this year.
Well, it should be a cracker, of that there's no doubt. Both battle-hardened. Gerwyn Price is just beginning to find the top of that treble 20 a bit more as the evening has gone on. Luke Littler's had no problem in finding it regularly. First leg, 14th of the tournament.
94.
Price leaves himself 170 in the opening leg of this one. Looking to start the final with a bang.
58. Going to requirement 170.
Well, it could have been much better for Littler.
96. We can require
124 then for the teenager. So he might have hit a maximum, which made him favourite for the leg. But 2 disappointing visits, and it's Price who'll get first go. Hold a throw. Can he use that as a guide? Yes, he can. Bit of gamesmanship with a celebration in the very first leg, but nothing in what we've seen so far of Luke Littler in his career ruffles him. Nothing bothers him. Just shrugs it off and gets on with it. But yeah, Littler, sensational, edging out Michael Smith, and that semi-final was right up there with the best semi-finals that we've seen in over a decade of World Series darts when he beat Dimitri van den Bergh.
75.
Unfortunate.
Just the 2 wins for Price in his 6 meetings with Littler, and weirdly, maybe not weirdly, but in every single game, even the ones he's lost, Littler has averaged more than the Iceman. So it could well come down to how clinical Gerwyn Price could be. Look, we know he could ignite and go and average 110 and blast anybody off the board. But if we see more of the same from him that we've seen in the previous games, where he's good, but not his absolute best, it is going to come down to how many chances he can take. And he started off very well with that 74 checkout.
And there is exactly what I was talking about in the first leg. That first one goes in and he's very, very dangerous, and he looks like doubling his lead with breaking Littler early on in this final. 2-0, and playing very, very well. Now, don't forget, he had to win a deciding leg in the semi-final just 20 minutes ago with a 106 finish against Peter Wright. But also, he should have been 4-0 down. Peter Wright missed 3 darts to go 4-0 up in that semi-final. So he's resilient. As I say, he's tough. We know that. Both players are more than used to this format of playing 3 big games in a night. They did it for 4 months in the Premier League. But at the moment, Gerwyn Price is buzzing.
100.
Oh, look at this. This is the best we've seen from Gerwyn Price this weekend. Yeah, lovely stuff.
25.
15 darter to start, 14 darter to follow. Potential 11 darter for 3-0.
76.
Well, this isn't the start
56.
that we thought we were going to see.
Game shown the third
Gerwyn
leg.
Price
Gerwyn Price, full leg.
is
Luke to
absolutely
first. Game on.
on fire. And Luke the Nuke can do nothing about it at the moment. 3-0.
134.
But he won't panic. But look at that, 15, 14, 11. Can't miss.
Well, as you rightly said, Stuart, Gerwyn Price knows that 3-0 is not a definitive scoreline, because he was 3-0 down to Peter Wright. It was 3-3 at the break. When he played Luke in New York, he was 5-2 up in a race to 7 and still had to survive a match dart in the end. So he will not be feeling safe until maybe he gets to say 6-0. That might be the time to relax a little.
A little, not at the races. Sometimes the break does you good, sometimes the break
58.
doesn't. This is the worst we've seen him. 90 average. Price is averaging 107.
100.
It's all about hanging on here. This is a massive leg in this final. Can Littler scramble somehow and win it? That's more like it. We're used to seeing Luke Littler very, very dominant, but Gerwyn Price will not be outdone. Wow, 5 180s already.
That is a big Welsh cat amongst the pigeons. Pressure on here, 14. Leaves double top, only gets 1 dart. And it's pulled way low. And the maximum from Price has given himself this chance for 4-0 for the double break.
He isn't missing. He isn't missing. 112 average for Gerwyn Price. And this is absolutely sensational. Amazing darts. He beat anybody on this form. Who would have believed that? 15-14, 11-14, 3 180s, 111 average, 4-0 up in the final against Luke Littler.
5 perfect darts to end that leg. 180, 82 out in 2. World class from Gerwyn Price.
We saw a one-sided final here 12 months ago when Rob Cross demolished Damon Heta. I'm sure absolutely everybody was expecting a close final.
34.
To be fair, the first year we came here, Johnny Clayton beat James Wade 8-1 as well.
Yeah.
59.
But we know that Littler can produce in an instant and turn this around. But you think he's got to win this leg and the next one before the break.
134.
Well, he won't get a chance if this is perfect. He can't get it started. Littler, 49, a crucial 49.
Rookie require 49.
Double 10.
29.
It's crucial and it's not gone.
Going to require 97.
Well, the crowd have been absolutely stunned by what they're seeing. And so are we. But Price has just been perfect so far.
77.
First time he's missed. And this young man cannot afford to miss.
He doesn't often miss double 10. But he has there. And double 5 doesn't come to his aid. Luke Littler. His dad's got his head in his hands. And Gerwyn Price is hammering the teenager here. 5-0.
6 leg, Luke to throw first. Game on.
I think Gerwyn Price's celebration has amused young Luke.
137.
But this is no laughing matter in the final. The #1 seed, who you have to say has been outstanding tonight in the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. But Gerwyn Price has We know he can do this. We've seen him do it on several occasions. We haven't seen him do it on too many occasions in recent months with this quality.
16.
5-0.
Well, Luke Littler should. Well, he's celebrating sarcastically at the back of the stage, Luke Littler, because he's going to get a leg in this final. Isn't he? Isn't he, double 15? Of course he is. Luke Littler gives a roar of his own. He's managed to get a leg in this final. But Gerwyn Price holds all the aces right now.